Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another tier list video. So in this video today, we are going to be ranking every cover from Alice in Chains. Now, this is going to be the studio covers plus Jar of Flies. I know it's an EP, but it's too popular and too amazing of an album to not include. But yes, this is simply going to be a video ranking the covers. This is not a commentary on the music at all. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get right into the tier list. All right, let's get straight into the tier list. Now, this is just ranking every studio album by the cover for Alice in Chains. Now, I know that Jar of Flies is technically an EP, but it's so unbelievably popular. I love the album so much that I wanted to include it on this list because I feel like it's essential Alice in Chains. Now, they have some other EPs like Sap that aren't on here. This is just one of the first tier lists that I was able to find. I know the colors look a little saturated, but I promise you, like all these albums, you can look them up for yourselves. They look basically exactly like this. Some of the oranges are a little dark in here, but other than that, yes, I have not thought about this at all. So this is all coming right off the top of the dome piece in terms of how I feel about them. So let's go in order of release. So we're going to start with Facelift, and then we're going to move to, we're going to move on after that. So Facelift. Facelift, honestly, it looks really weird. It may be my favorite Alice in Chains cover. Um, I don't know. It's tied between this one and another one, but I feel like Facelift is just such an amazing cover. It's so evocative. It really is such an interesting look, and you just want to know more about it. And I know this is not a commentary on the music, but the music really does reflect how this album cover looks. I think this album cover is amazing. I own it on vinyl, and it's honestly one of my favorites. I think every time I look at it, I'm just in love with it, and I love the rainbow colors in here, like just the contrasts in here looks amazing. I'm sorry, I gotta go S tier. People may disagree, they might think he looks weird, but I feel like that's the reason it looks so good. Now, the next is Dirt, and Dirt is definitely an album cover I don't like as much, and again, this is not a commentary on the music because Dirt is an amazing album, and I think it might be better than Facelift, but the album is still great. This is the album with their best logo. Like their name looks so haunting in this image. The orange sky looks scary. This character just buried under the dirt with their head emerging. It's so creepy. It's such a good album cover. I love the typography of the album name. It's gonna have to go in the A tier. It doesn't go in the S tier for me because it's a little bit one note in terms of color, and I just prefer the look of Facelift. But honestly, Dirt is an A tier cover, and it's not even close. Now this is the other cover that I have to put in the S tier. I Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, that is such a disturbing color cover. It's dark, but it's so real. Like it's definitely not an art piece. It's a beautifully shot photograph. Now, Jar of Flies again is not a commentary on the music, but I feel like the music really does sound like what this album cover is trying to convey, and you can sense the sadness, the sorrow within this cover. I love that the Alice in Chains logo is kind of reflected on the back of the glass as if like this glass has it engraved on it and then it's turned around. I love it. I think I would put it above Facelift. I think I do love the more I'm looking at these two together, great, amazing, evocative cover, but this one's just filled with so much somber sadness that I have to put it on S tier. Now next we have Alice in Chains. Now this cover is definitely a step down from the first three. I still enjoy this cover and I love the album itself, but it's not my favorite of the covers. I think it goes solidly in the B tier because it just isn't the most unique cover. It's kind of just a deep fried photo of this three-legged dog, but that does reflect a lot of the more dystopian, destructive, sad elements of the album. So I think it works as an album cover beautifully and it gets you talking about it, but just the art itself and the message, I think it's going to go in the B tier for me. Now, after this, we have Black Gives Way to Blue, and this is the first album. The rest of these albums are after Lane Staley passed away, unfortunately. So these are with the new singer, and none of these album covers look as good. Like, I'm sorry, none of them have the same pizzazz, the same emotion. as the Lane Staley covers. And in fact, I might want to put this one in the A tier with it, but I think Dirt is better. It's a better cover. I'm going to go like this. And then Black Gives Way to Blue. It's such a boring cover. It really is. I'm going to put it in the D tier here. It's literally just an image on a background. I do like the texture of the background a little bit. But it really feels like with these two, they're kind of the same cover. I do like this one a little bit more just because this one at least has some more unique contrast and colors. This one's mainly red. But these covers look the same. The name up top, then the album name on the bottom. None of these covers impress me, and in fact, I just don't like them at all. This one has the same problem, but I like it more because it's a much more interesting photograph. This is a much more artistically drawn photograph. And this is not a comment on the music as well because I don't think Rainy or Fog is as good as these albums up here. But I do enjoy this cover a little bit more. If I had to choose between these three, it's going to be this one, of course. But if I am ranking these just within the Alice in Chains covers, so I have the inkling to go like this. But I don't think these are awful, awful, awful. So I'm going to keep it like this. But Rainy or Fog's going to get a C tier. It's going to be a low C tier. This is a very high B tier. Like if I could put this at B.5 / like a little bit lower than A, I would put it right there. But since I can't, I'll put it in B. And I think that is going to be the entire tier list. Not that many albums, but some beautiful ones, some okay ones, and then some just really great ones. Let me know in the comments down below what your ranking of all these album covers is. You can also let me know your ranking of the actual music itself, because I am going to do an Alice in Chains ranking in the future for the actual music. But for now, just let me know the covers and what your favorites are, what your least favorites are, what you thought about my list, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you are new. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.